What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm about to show y'all how I finessed this $25 wig, y'all. It's so cute, and I'm going to do a quick makeup tutorial. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, and let's get into it. The Outre, I don't know how to pronounce it, wavy baby half wig. I went into a new hair store today, and they had so many wigs, so I had to give something a try. But this truly is some really nice hair. The bounce, the shine, the body, the volume on this wig, and it's synthetic is crazy. I was getting bored with my silk press, so I was like, I just need something for the time being, something quick, something fun, something different, and this wig was only $25. When I seen the wig, I said, oh, I have these little blind pieces in the front, so it should match perfectly fine, right? Y'all just gonna have to wait and see, honey, but I'm just gonna section off this top part. And no, I'm not putting on a wig cap because I'm just wearing it for the video and for some pictures, and it's literally coming right off. And another woman that can take your spotlight. At this point, you can tell I'm a little nervous because it's very light. I thought it was gonna be a little darker, but I'm trusting the process, and you should too. I'm just really thinking to myself, okay, this was a terrible idea. It's not gonna blend, it's not gonna match. But hold on before you panic, because I didn't panic. I decided to do a half up, half down style. I feel like when it comes to synthetic wigs, there's no wrong way or right way to wear them. You really just have to finesse them. You have to play with them until you get what you like. But I truly did fall in love with this wig. It gave me a completely different hairstyle, and it didn't take but 10-15 minutes for me to install it. I didn't know what to do with the hair I had left out, so I just wrapped it around the ponytail. If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? And now I'm just playing with it. It was growing on me, and I really started to feel it. I have seborrheic dermatitis, so I really can't do a whole lot to my edges. I will flake up, and it'll start turning red really bad. Y'all can already tell it's already starting to turn red, so I can't really do much to my edges anymore, which is really, really sad, but I can do a little bit. But yeah, this wig was really nice. It was $24.99, excuse me. So it was $25. I believe you can order it online. It might be cheaper online, but you know, they hiked the price up at the beauty supply stores. I love the fact I didn't have to do anything to this wig, but literally put it on and just play with the curls a little bit, comb out the curls just with my hands, and just the volume of this wig. I'm in love, and I can't stop talking about it. But now let's get into this makeup tutorial. This is going to be a really, really quick makeup tutorial. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, just let me know. I'm just going to moisturize my face and prime it with the Milk primer, and I'm going to use this. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Moisturizer. And I'm just going to be applying my favorite foundation, which is the Lancome foundation, and spray some setting spray on it. Just like to blend this out with my brush and then go back in with the beauty blender and make sure it's all seamlessly blended. So sorry about the lighting throughout this video. I got a new camera, so I'm learning how to work it. But now I'm just going to apply the Kevyn Aucoin concealer up under my eyes. I'm going to put it on my forehead, on my nose. I'm also going to put it on my lip and then on my chin. I'm not sure if this makes a difference, but I actually like to start blending with the brush that I actually applied the concealer with. And then I like to use that brush that I blended my foundation with just to blend the outsides of the concealer, because I feel like it just flawlessly blends in with the foundation. One thing you will notice in this video is I always bring the sponge and that first brush back out. The most important thing for me when blending out my concealer is the sponge. It really just makes it flawless. and just pushes it into the skin.
If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world.
And just to brighten up my under eye a little bit, I'm going to take this e.l.f. concealer and just place it right under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose. Just blend this out with my beauty blender. I do want to give a shout out to my makeup girls here on YouTube, because it is hard making makeup look really good on YouTube. You have to have really the great lighting, the great techniques. I learned a lot from Lachey's Glams. She is the bomb. You just have to give credit when credit is due. So I normally don't cream contour, because to me it's just, I can never get a seamless blend. Like, I just keep trying and keep trying. But I'm going to use the Fenty contour stick and a Real Techniques brush. As you can see, for me it's just like the contour just always goes away. I don't know if I'm blending too hard. I don't know if I need a darker contour shade. But when it comes to cream contour, I normally just don't go for it at all. Now I'm just going to take that same beauty sponge, and I just like to tap it out on my hand so it just goes on flawlessly. And I'm just going to push that into all the places that I highlighted. I have super dry skin, so I do not like to bake. I just push it into my skin.
But I ain't seen myself another girl.
I'm going into this Cover FX palette to contour.
Like you, this ring here represents my heart. But there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grass.
Now I only do this technique when I really want to be snatched. I'm going to take some Too Faced concealer that's closer to my skin tone and just draw it underneath that contour, and it really gives a snatched effect. I'm going in with that same brush that I used on my foundation to blend out my foundation. I know it looks crazy, but you really just have to take your time and blend everything out.
Side by side, you could be my baby. Let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me. Ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want.
And once you have it blended out, I'm going to go in with that same Laura Mercier powder and just set underneath my contour where I put that concealer. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix pressed powder and NC50 and just wipe all of that powder away. And this just really gives that seamless blend. And then I'm just going to go and pat it on the rest of my face. I don't know, I just like the way it looks. It just makes everything look nice and blended. I'm going to take some blush from my Morphe palette and just tap on a little bit of blush. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose too, which I don't think I showed on camera. I used to fill in my eyebrows, but I really don't do it anymore because they're so thick. I really am falling in love with the look of just concealing them, concealing under, and it just makes them look really clean and makes my eyes pop. I don't know, but I just like it this way better now. I don't like the thick eyebrows anymore.
You to do is be my love, so don't give away my love, so don't give away my love, so don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love, so don't give away my love, so don't give away my love, so don't give away. And another.
Okay, so let's talk about these lashes. I envy Mink lashes have become one of my favorite lash brands. These lashes are so affordable, so lightweight, and they really give that mink look, that mink effect. I mean, just look at them. They're so pretty. Not sure what the name of this lip is. This really wasn't my favorite, but I did go in with the Fenty gloss on top of it. And y'all, that is it. Thank you guys so much. If you made it this far already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think about this hair. What kind of hair should I try next? What style should I go for next? I've been getting really bored with just wearing a silk press, and I really want to try some cute styles. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next video.
Woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the